We had so many disappointments, and so it was easier to just kind of not get my hopes up by not getting his hopes up. So, you know, sometimes couples find out together if they're having a baby, take a test together, and we had certainly done that over the last year when I thought I might be pregnant because of where I was in the month. And so we've definitely sat there together and watched tests before. Of course, they were always negative. And so this time I was actually officially late, but I didn't want John to know that yet. Tuesday morning, Monday, day 28. And so Tuesday was day 29, and John asked me before I left for work, he said, aren't we getting close, like on our time frame here? I was like, I wasn't sure. I had no clue if I was pregnant or not. We had so many disappointments, and so it was easier to just kind of not get my hopes up by not getting his hopes up. So instead I was just kind of like, well, it's coming up in a few days, I don't know. And I just kind of looked at him as if, you know, let's not talk about it. It's always a hard time, you know, whatever. Well, then I got to work and I took a pregnancy test. And as I stood there waiting, I mean, he's joked with me before about how many tests I've taken when I'm late for a month, and then, you know, I've never been pregnant. I wasn't expecting a second line to come up. You know, I've done it so many times. And then to actually see that second little line form, and in my mind it formed really quickly. It was just incredibly emotional for me, and I just stood there bursting into tears, and my first thought was, oh, I want to call John now, and I thought, no, I can't tell him over the phone. That's not a way to tell him. My poor work, I owe them 3 pregnancy tests. That was the one that I took at 8, and then I took another one at lunchtime, and then I took another one in the afternoon just to make sure. And then I got home before John. He was out playing basketball.
I was out playing basketball, and most of the time I get home about 6:30. But this one night, the game was good, so I stayed a little longer. I keep getting these messages from Margaret. When are you coming home? When are you coming home? So then I was like, why is she asking? I'm just out here playing ball.
So I came home from work before John was home, and I kind of set up a special little area for him to help me tell him that we are expecting. And it was kind of odd, like the whole time I was setting it up, somehow it didn't feel real yet. I had all those tests in front of me, but I don't know, something about it. It was like I could not make my mommy heart kick in yet because it just hadn't fully sunk in. But here's how I told him.
When I walked through the door,
Come here.
no. No.
I've done 4 tests.
4 of them. Listen. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Yeah, come here.
You're getting a sibling. Yeah, you're getting a sibling.
I tried to tell him Mommy's been feeling pretty cruddy.
Yeah. You don't like that, do you? We're getting a sibling.
My due date's December 14th.
Wow. So how do we know?
That's what I do.
Let's see. We can't tell anyone until June. This is when you get big. For me, it hit me a little later because I got emotional for a little bit. And then the next day I was like, we're really having a baby. But, you know, it's still like, is it real or is it not? But then I guess a few weeks after that, we went to an ultrasound for a confirmation. And being in that room, now I've never been in there, the doctor kind of pointed out.
He's so cute, he calls her a doctor. It was the ultrasound tech.
Yeah, whatever. And then, so she was like, oh, here's the baby. And then here's the heartbeat. There's like 146 beats per minute. Whatever that means for a baby, apparently that means the baby is good, healthy. And I'm like, man, that's really is real.
So the head's right here, the little arm buds are right there. There's a little leg bud right here.
What's the tail?
The jaw, the butt, the tail, right here. And of course the heartbeat.
So
There's
that's
something
when,
about hearing that sweet little heartbeat and seeing it flickering on the screen.
that's when it really hits me.
And our baby was only 4 millimeters. You know, you can start seeing the heartbeat on ultrasound at 5 weeks, 5 days. And we were 6 weeks and 0 days when we had my first ultrasound. So it was really special to see something so tiny have such a strong little heartbeat, but it was really fun to find that out together. So, big question. Do we want a boy or a girl?
But most of all, leave any of the questions down below, and we would love to keep chatting about this topic because it makes me excited.
You're so cute.
All right, if you're new here, I'm glad you're here. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I hope you do, because there'll be a lot of awesome videos coming here shortly. And hit the like button if you like the video, or hit the like button for the baby. Yeah, it really will help. And I'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.